Okay, we should be broadcasting live here on my mighty Facebook channel and YouTube channel as well. All right, good afternoon. It is a Saturday here, right below Mount Olympus in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's right, your little buddy here, Cory, just broadcasting live. That's right, this is live. If I mess up or swear or do something, I don't have a 7 second delay like in my FM broadcast and radio days. I got to be good. I got to be polite. I got to sit up straight. All right, just do a little twisting. Make sure I don't have any weird stuff on my nose or my eyes or whatnot. I always got a refreshing drink in my hand. It's never a LiveGood product. I notice I have my Rockin' Hot Rods production hat on and don't have my LiveGood shirt. Don't even have my Super Reds or my Super Greens products. But you know what? You gotta promote however you can. And if you come to my channel, I think you guys know that I'm a big fan of Live Good and Feeling Good. I'm gonna make hats and shirts. I wanna rock and roll. I love that phrase actually. I never thought in a million years I would kind of be satisfied promoting a business like this, but it gives me the feel of being live on a radio show or a talk show, which is my favorite. It's my comfort zone actually. If I'm broadcasting with a big old red live in front of my giant foreheaded face, man, that's my comfort zone. If you hear little beeps and stuff, I might have to shut off my notifications. I just realized when I pressed go live, I forgot to quiet my little bells going off. So if you guys are emailing or or just commenting, it's going to make a little chirp. So I might have to take the camera off the stand here and just hit mute real quick. You guys, all I can tell you is I couldn't be more happy than I am today on my 6th month being with this company called Live Good. All right. It's not confining. It's not embarrassing. It's not some gooey, icky MLM type environment or even infrastructure. If it was, and if it is, I sure in the hell wouldn't be here. I would probably buy the products because, like I told a couple buddies today, products alone are good enough. And the affiliate for $40, that's just like it's cherries. Man, it's like four. I guess it's like four cherries on top. Maybe five, not even be five, with extra whipped cream. But I was perfectly happy just buying the products, taking Super Reds, Super Greens. The CBD oil, I just started putting underneath my tongue for the heck of it. You know, anxiety, maybe helping you sleep. There's a lot of benefits to CBD oil, unless you're like allergic to it or have something against the old CBDBGB. But I'm a big fan. Protein powder. Uh, I know I need more protein in my diet. I'm getting a little long in the tooth, and when you get older, you need protein. And I don't mean you're going to be some bodybuilder guy or girl running around with big old muscles and a big, dark, deep voice like this going, "Hi, can I take your order?" And uh, and that might be a girl. but but no, no, no. But you need protein. Protein's muscles. Protein is strength. And I love vanilla. And we have vanilla protein, which is pretty darn good. We're going to debut some chocolate as well. And I dare say I'm probably going to mix both because I like chocolate and vanilla together. My favorite milkshake is still just chocolate shake with a crap load of banana slices in it. I could go for that just about all day. But I was taking the products before I came aboard this company as an affiliate. All right. If you want to be a member of this company, all you got to do is just come up with $9.95 a month. All right. What is that? 33 cents a day, I think we figured out. That's it. It's a dramatic change between wholesale and retail. I think you guys know it. When you go to Walmart, at least you know you're probably getting the lowest price retail because Walmart has to make money. If they buy something for $1, they've got to at least probably make $2, $3, $4 on that. I mean, they've got overhead, distribution, trucking, employees, 401ks, insurance. Can you imagine their lighting bill with all 15 billion stores they must have? But with our case, we can manufacture the products and ship them fresh right out of Jupiter, Florida. All right, we use the United States Post Office, and they're going to want some money. I mean, whatever shipping is, if it costs me $10 plus a couple bucks for that tracking, I don't mind because I'm still way below a store that is going to have brick and mortar guys. They've got lease, they got rent, they got employees, they got a lot of overhead. I don't. I'm in this studio anyway. I've got my radio station next door, Pure Rock Radio, and so I might as well operate out of here. Even our company, they don't need some massive building with glass doors and you walk in and you have a bunch of people probably pissed off that they have to come to work when they can just operate out of a side room. All right. Our infrastructure, our processing of goods and credit cards, it's all handled by outside companies. But I like Ben. He's honest. He's like, look, I don't really need an office. I run everything out of my home. Nodder in California can easily do his marketing. Ryan and Lisa, if I remember right, they are in charge of our products. They just live in Florida. They can easily go down to the distribution center where even CEO Ben said the other day, Ryan, he pretty much runs our operation. He's down there overlooking stuff. He and his wife definitely overlook our products to make sure they're organic, they're healthy. Any criteria that our government here requires to sell goods like this, he's right on top of it. And I appreciate that. And if you think Florida and the United States is just like happy-go-lucky, don't worry about it. You can just release whatever you want. You're highly wrong. Florida's pretty damn strict. I know that El Chapo's kids and everyone's trying to sneak goods in, but you know what? If you do any nonsense there, they've got old Sparky there zapping your ass. Same with Texas. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Florida. All right. I'd like to just have just a few seconds to talk about Jimmy Buffett. He's definitely synonymous with Florida. He's a mainstay down there. When you think of Key Largo and just laying on the beach with an ice cold drink in your hand, and you're thinking wasting away again in Margaritaville, cheeseburger in paradise. There are so many fans of Jimmy Buffett, and he just passed away. And I think he was only 67 years old, which is, that's not old anymore, guys. Most people live to 80 something, 85. But anyway, Jimmy, what a great career. No one had the best mustache, the coolest tan. He and Sammy Hagar are my idols when it comes down to just being older guys and relaxing and just conveying everything's going to be all right. And you know what, Jimmy Buffett, I'm going to listen to some of his songs today and tomorrow. It's beautiful, it's sunny, and where our company is based out of, Jupiter, Florida, is beautiful as well. It's just up the street from my place. I like to think of as Margaritaville, and that is Key West and Key Largo. So anyway, Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace. What a career. Fans are top notch. The biggest fans in the world, Taylor Swift, Iron Maiden, and Jimmy Buffett. If I had to name the top three, I'm not kidding you. Jimmy Buffett fans are in the top three of all time. My favorite bands everyone knows are Kiss and AC/DC, probably some Van Halen, and probably the Bay City Rollers. But I'm going to take a drink before we continue. And Jimmy Buffett, this one's for you, brother. If you go to my Facebook page, I did my own little tribute to Jimmy Buffett hours ago, and I found out that he died. I put Cheeseburger in Paradise. That's one of his fun songs. I love it. Every time I hear it, I crack up. I love the lyrics. I even have it memorized. And Margaritaville, I found a beautiful duet with the great Zac Brown. He's one of my favorite country artists. He's got the beard. He looks cool. You just want to hang out with him and have an ice cold drink with Jimmy. And Zac Brown and Jimmy Buffett, they just do a really nice duet of Margaritaville. If you guys don't mind, you should scroll down just a page or two and you guys will see. I put the links where you can just watch the YouTube clips. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, getting back to LiveGood, going all the way across the other side of America is a place called California. It's way far west, and Key West, where Jimmy Buffett was just jamming, is completely on the other side of America on the far southeast. But far southwest is Palm Springs. All right. I mean, you go barely farther down, you're right into Mexico. If you're in Palm Springs, you can get to Mexico in an hour. Let's put it that way. That's how far south it is in California. And it looks like we're going to have our first kind of shindig. All right. And CEO Ben I know he just says, hey, you know what? If you guys want to do some get togethers, go ahead. They're definitely not required. If some of our leaders or our marketing director, Nodder, want to get together, maybe have a shindig at a hotel and relax at the pool and just talk about Live Good, do some pep talks, maybe come up with some really solid ideas on how to get yourself on the leaderboard. But Nader Kazan, he's this gentleman right here on the left. Let me draw it up on my screen. And hey, everybody in the chat room and everybody live. Let me see if I can make this bigger on my screen. Let's see, how can I do this? Can you guys see it okay? I mean, if you're on a cell phone, I know it's kind of it's a thing. But anyway, Nodder, he cracks me up. He's the type of guy I know that if I'm at this hotel and we're sitting at the pool, I know I just want to hang out with him. I don't even drink. I drink a lot of ice cold stuff, but not like a beer, a tequila sunrise, or a margarita. But I'm pretty sure I'd have like 5 margaritas with Kazan. Love this guy. He's going to be there. He's our director of marketing. Okay. We have Kelly. And Kelly here, she's a diamond leader. She gets on. I think she's from a southern place. I remember she has a cool accent, and she does well. She's on the leaderboard. And we got Jesse Garcia. He's a diamond leader. And that means that you've got a whole ton of people underneath you, and you're making about 10 to 15,000 a month or more. And Jesse Garcia, Kelly, and if I remember right, Kelly was a school teacher, and she retired, and she loved teaching. But you know what? She's so successful. She wanted to come aboard. Here's Platinum Leader. This is Trisha Costa. I don't know what country she's from, but she has a cool accent as well. And she does a lot of teachings, and she's a Platinum Leader, and she's going to be down there. If I remember right, she was a realtor, and I think she had some people with her group selling real estate, and I think she's kind of put it on the back burner a little bit. Her company's still selling real estate, but she's so devoted, and I can tell she's a maniac like myself. She loves it. Here's Desiree. She's a great lady. She does a lot of live Zooms and very successful, and she's the coolest. And she's a good friend of this young man right here, Tim Miller. I'm trying to blow it up. I know my picture's not that great, but this is Tim. He's our #1 guy. He's a Crown Diamond leader. We used to have Platinum, Diamond, but because of Tim, we had to make a bigger ranking. And that's where you've got so many people underneath you, you can't count. And I think he has 50,000 people in only 9 months that have come aboard his train. And it's insane success. And he's making $120,000 a month right now. And 9 months ago, guys, he was homeless. He was living in a motel type stay vacation, homeless shelter, going back and forth, just trying to sleep and do what he could. He had to borrow a cell phone from the government. He got that stolen. His glasses were kind of broken. And when he started talking on some of our meetings, he wouldn't show his face, and we're like going, God, I guess maybe he just doesn't have a cell camera or he doesn't know how to do it. But after a few months, he goes, you know, guys, I'm going to go ahead and reveal myself. I've got to get over my situation and be honest. And he did. He turned on his video. I remember sitting there kind of with chills, and he just said, guys, my health is bad. I'm learning to walk. I'm in rehab. I'm in a homeless shelter, and I messed up. I made some bad choices. I've had some bad things happen between relationships. But right now, I just want to tell you, I'm doing well. I'm going to rehab. And he's our #1 guy. And he's so successful, we had to make another rank, and that is called Royal Crown Diamond. And boy, that's like 50 something thousand people or more in your downline. And boy, to go from 0 in 9 months to 120 grand, that is insane. And you guys, you got to remember that this is all based off of mostly $9.95. Okay. Our company, we don't require any product purchases at all. We're a wholesale company to badass people that want to sell protein powders, vitamins. Our #1 seller this week is our magnesium tablets. People need magnesium. Our Factor 4 is back in stock. We sold so much we ran out for a week or two. That was catastrophic. So we had to hurry and I'm sure get millions and millions of bottles of Factor 4. And you guys can look at all of our products. Go to livegood.com, check it out. And so very exciting. Let me go ahead and show you the screen again. September 23rd, so in about 3 weeks, I'm producing this video. Let's see, September 2nd. And it'll be kind of fun. It's just down there in Palm Springs, California. and it's going to be roughly 11 in the morning till 5. It's just one day. Okay, so 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that's, of course, Pacific time. And it's at the Doubletree that Hilton owns. And the golf, let's see, the golf resort, Palm Springs. You guys can find it. Palm Springs, it's not that big. You just type in and check it out. If you guys want to drive in there, and I know it's a hassle if you're in Florida or somewhere out of the country, but if you want to go and meet some of our most successful people, then by all means do. I can easily drive down there in a day. If I get up in the morning, I'm there at night. It's not that far from Utah where I live, so I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll go down there, hang out. I feel I know all these people because we do live Zooms, and when you do live Zooms, it's just you feel like you're just like you're in my studio right now. You're just sitting across from me at my table here, and we just talk about LiveGood and what you're doing and what your hobbies are, and we do training, how to do TikTok, how to do Instagram, how do you like to not really be so salesy on Facebook, but maybe talk about your hobbies. I tell everyone storytell. Please do not go to the advertising 101 class at your local college. Please don't. I still think it's more effective to just be comfortable, go somewhere like in a room like this, or maybe behind your car, behind your steering wheel. I'm not kidding you. Some of our most successful people, they just flip on a camera and say, guys, I'm somewhat new to this. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm getting there. But all I can tell you is if you go to this link and watch this video, I think you're going to like what you see, especially if you're into fitness and proteins and health products. And then on top of that, if you want to earn some extra money and you got $9.95 a month, and who doesn't, honestly? I know all of our phones are 500 to 1,000. The one I'm on is 1,500. I would have kicked myself in my own ass 15 times with my size 14 if I would have ever admitted I was going to spend this much on a stupid phone. But I use it every day. I absolutely can stream my radio station. I can TikTok. I can Facebook. I can do crazy stuff on this. I'm actually on my cell phone right now. I just go ahead and I put it in selfie mode, and I know how to kind of confuse and trick Facebook where I can go live and I can show myself on my screen at the same time. It's fun. I love to mess with stuff. But boy, the cell phone is just so effective, and you don't have to go door to door. You don't have to knock 3 times on the ceiling like Tony Orlando used to do. If Tony Orlando, if he wrote a song now, it'd be like knock 3 times on my cell phone if you need me, twice on my cell phone if you want me to go. And boy, that, going door to door and knocking, those days are over, guys. And boy, if you guys were successful in companies like, let's say, Avon or, oh my gosh, Herbalife, Tupperware, Mary Kay, all of these are great companies. They are successful beyond belief. When you get into the billions, it's scary. It's crazy money. You can't even count a billion, 1,000 million. Can you imagine that much on this table right now? I'd have to go get a gun and go, uh-oh, I'm gonna get robbed. I better go and put this in the bank somewhere and disappear. I'm going to Margaritaville, that's for sure, if I'm a billionaire, especially with cash. I'd turn this video off and I'd be hauling ass out of here, I'll tell you. On that space shuttle. I'd probably get on this space shuttle and fly to the moon where people can't take my 20s. Maybe, anyway. So with this type of company, you don't have to be embarrassed. You can take all products and gulp them. And if you don't like them, you got 3 months to give it back. If you don't like the products, and it's not that you hate the products, maybe you just don't have an effect. The protein powder's okay. All right, send it back. Get your money back. CBD oil, if it relaxes you a little bit, but not as much as you thought, get your money back. All right. The vitamins, the minerals, the supplements, the collagen. Take the collagen for 2-3 months. And near the tail end of 90 days, if you're on the 80th day, and if you just don't feel better, your joints, your skin, your well-being, I think it's a proven fact that collagen, if you can drink that every day, that it benefits you. But man, our big old pack of collagen's only $27. Our rival competitor, they have to sell retail. It's 75 to 90. So, gosh, man, well, we're 50 to 60 to 70% less than our competitor, and we can afford to put better organic products together And that's because our overhead of being a store, a brick and mortar store, what that means is you go and you find a place to lease, like let's say a little strip mall on the corner, Cory's Health Food Emporium. Then I can't really live there full time. I usually have to have one or two employees. The heating, the electricity, the air conditioning, the surety bond, the insurance, the 401k, if I need to provide that. There's just I don't know if I'd call it a hassle, but there's a lot that goes on when you do have brick and mortar. But as I age and get a little older, I can't believe how old I am, but as I get older, I don't know if I get wiser, but I'm at the point now, I don't want to go back to high school and start over learning the basics and then get into college. And I got some guy named Skippy in a Letterman's coat playing football and chugging beer and burping and farting. I mean, it sounds fun. I'll watch it. I'll watch Revenge of the Nerds, which is probably the best college movie ever made. I'll go back to 1984 and I'll watch real movies. I'll watch Risky Business. I'll watch Hard Bodies. I'll watch 16 Candles, Weird Science. I don't know what it was about the 80s, my age group, but boy, we kicked ass and took names, didn't we, guys and girls? But I don't have time to I guess, educate myself. I'd rather just take what I know, mostly street smarts, which I prefer. I did a video last night about it. I don't mind being street smart. I think there's value in that. But I'm not going to spend another year or two trying to learn a certain skill when I can get with a company like this, maybe talk to you guys on my webcam and show you guys maybe how to TikTok, Instagram, common sense stuff. No software really. I mean, you can buy some systems and go through some things, but most people, if you just post every day and make it interesting, compelling, sexy, let's be honest, if there's a girl or a guy running on the beach and they're hot, you go, I want to look like that, please. And maybe you do look like that. There's no accident that you put on maybe a nice dress and some heels. And guys, if you consider yourself Mr. Chippendale of the year, I mean, you got your muscles. Oh, I can't tell. I don't have. Maybe you get a shirt and you cut the sleeves off. And I'm looking, I did that, but I'm not trying to be Chippendales. I'm more of a Chippenmunk guy. And another reference to Jay and his lovely wife, Rachel, in San Francisco. Jay, if you watch this, I'll have to send you a link to it. Looks like probably about, 5-10 minutes into the video. But my friend and his wife, they gave me a Fillmore. Right here, the famous Fillmore. I'm a big rock and roll guy. I definitely know Frisco and Haight Ashbury's and every band. And man, Bill Graham's. There's a lot of history in Frisco, that's for sure. And my favorite reference is Dirty Harry. There's no one cooler than Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. And Bullet, Steve McQueen. And oh my God, I could go on and on about Frisco. But thank you, Jay and Rachel, for my shirt. I did. I showed last night. Snip, snip, snip. That's right. Man, I could do circumcisions. I could cut this long ponytail going down to my butt crack that creaks. Thanks to LiveGood, I think my butt crack doesn't creak as much. Thank you, collagen. If you drink collagen, your butt crack will not creak. That should be a shirt. I don't know how factual that is, but I like it. Just like I like feel good, feel great. I like that. So anyway, getting back to LiveGood, I hope maybe I'll go down there. I'll broadcast live. I'll make a nice shindig about this September 23rd. I'll just show you it one more time. Maybe I'll upload this on my Facebook page. Just look below if you're on Facebook, and I'm going to put this picture, I guess, what do you call this, a banner, logo, whatever, and just keep it. And if you live in California, maybe drive down there for the day. It gets over at 5, so if you live like in LA or San Diego or somewhere, I mean, you can get down there in the morning. Don't start till 11. Stay there for 6 hours, have fun, and then cruise back. That's probably what I'd do. I don't know if I'd be able to find a place in Palm Springs, but if it's affordable, don't spend a ton of money. Don't go crazy. This company's not about you've got to fly in and spend thousands of dollars and go to certain things. This company is totally based on affordability. And that's why I'm here too. Because if people can't duplicate what, let's say, I do, then there's no point of having a multi-level pay. All right. It is nice that if you sign up, I can get 25 bucks real quick next Thursday. And I have hundreds of people below me at this point. I had someone else, William. I just had William sign up. Have my good friend Patty check in today. I love Patty. She was a Hawaiian Tropic bikini contestant. And I always like that. Isn't that pretty cheesy how I threw that in? You can tell I'm shallow and you know where my mind's at. I'm looking at that Palm Springs hotel in the pool. That's what I'm thinking. But it's fun. People join. And you know, what do you got to lose? $9.95. And like I said, almost all of our income when we talk about it, and we're careful about it. We don't say, hey, join and you're going to make $1 million. This is like if you got $9.95 a month and you can just, and if you're absolutely posting on social media anyway, and if you know how to email or if you know how to make some business cards, my lovely friend Tina, she's making business cards. I think her daughter Brittany's going to as well. You know, spend 20 bucks on business cards. I own a company called pleasewatchvideo.com. That's all my business card says. It says pleasewatchvideo.com and it says Cory on the bottom. Well, what's it about, Cory? What's it doing? Just, hey, you know what? If I'm handing you the card, it means we just talked about maybe some protein or some stuff to put in your body. And on top of that, if you want to earn some money for real, and I don't mean Avon way, I don't mean New Skin way, I don't mean Tupperware way. I do not do that. I've had 40 years of people trying to make me, or not make me, but at least invite me into those opportunities. And I think I'd be okay at it. But at the bottom, at the end, let's put it, at the end of the day, I honestly believe that if I had 100 people in a traditional MLM, 99, if not 100%, would probably feel bummed out after about 3 months. And then all that, those hopes, those dreams, maybe they can afford to lose $100. But when you join something and you're excited, and then after a week or a month or 2 months, you get up and you feel, you're starting to feel weird. And then you look in the mirror brushing your teeth and you're like, shit, man, I don't think this is going to work. You know, sure, I lose $100. Maybe I can afford $9.95, but I don't think that I can do this LiveGood thing. All right. Everyone should get to that level. I mean, I get to that level all the time, but I snap the F out of it real quick. I never run out of ideas. Not if you type, God, go on Google, go on YouTube, look what everyone else is doing. See how many simple folks have $9.95 that are earning, let's just say $100 a month, but they're spending $9.95 to get it. And I do this every video. You go up to an ATM and you put in $9.95. Let's just round it off and you put in a $10 bill at an ATM and out comes $50 or $100. Would you think that that's kind of cool? Of course. Would you quit that company? I don't think so. And remember, you're not buying products. You don't have to buy any products to earn commissions. Our 11 million a month that we're churning right now, 80% is products, 20% is our memberships. And right now we can commission 6 different ways. We can commission on product sales, and we can commission on membership recruiting. And then the company on, let's see, bonus number 6, they bonus you just because you're on a rank on par with these guys right here. Hold on, right there. Well, there we go. Do you see where it says Diamond Leader Jesse, Diamond Leader Kelly, Diamond Leader Tim? Do you realize that all 3 of those cats, they take $11 million. Our CEO cuts 2% of that and puts it on a round table. The rest of the money obviously has to go towards products and all the other stuff and commissions and everything else. But just that 2% of 11 million goes on a round table. And if you're a diamond like those 3 cats, however many are sitting at the table, they divide. And right now their commissions at one point were well over 20 grand, 10 grand. I think last month, I think all of them, because we have now more diamonds, I think maybe 30, 35. I think they're splitting like $600 to $7,500. That's just for fun money. Okay, they just get it because they reach diamond. I should be platinum pretty soon. And then I will be right below diamond. And if you don't think I'm excited, I got to be honest. I mean, to make that kind of money is insane. I used to make a ton of money when I owned two nightclubs, ran a radio station, and man, I never slept. I was stressed out to the max. I was waiting for a lawsuit or some drunk person to do something crazy and barf and then sue the nightclub. And then I had a mortgage company. It was chaos. All the mortgage lenders and all the crookedness, believe it or not, in the mortgage biz. I didn't know that. I thought, oh God, just people come in, they put 5, 10% down, and then you go to a lender and you borrow and you have good credit, bad credit. And, I didn't realize that the mortgage business, you go in there, well, Cory, your credit scores are about 700, but it looks like we need about another 5 grand down and we can make it go. And then I look at the mortgage, brokers working for me. They were just saying that to get an extra $5,000, and I could go on about the mortgage business. I owned a dealership, Vegas Wheels in Las Vegas. You don't think the car business is awkward and crazy? My nightclubs, 4 of them. Over a 40-year period, I've owned 4 nightclubs. Can I write 6 books, not one, about the nightclub business behind the scenes? Not the fun, not the dancing, not all the Hawaiian Tropic pageants and all the concerts, and you see people having fun and they go home. Let me write a book about all the bullshit that happens after and before the clubs open. Do I want to do that again? I don't. I think I had a silver beard like this by the time I was 25. All the wrinkles and oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm alive, to be honest. I thought I'd stress out and just, one day go to bed and my body just quit. It's like, you're done. You never sleep. You're stressed out. You got lawsuits, this, that. You're trying to get up and down and left and right. Do I want to do that now? No. I want to go to the pool. I want to go right here. I want to go to Palm Springs, hang out with people that make $15,000 a month while sipping away again in Margaritaville, resting in peace with that lovely Jimmy Buffett that just made some of the most funnest kick back in the sun and have some fun music. Does that sound fun now in 2023? September 23? You're dang right it does. And you can make possibly this kind of money only on $9.95. And I get it. If you don't have a couple bucks right now, you got to save till Friday. But boy, to not join this company right now, I feel bad because some of my friends, they've joined a month after thinking about it. And my God, my downline's almost at 500 people. I grew 22 people yesterday. I got up this morning. William signed in. I think Patty will probably come aboard. I got about 30 other people that have pre-enrolled. My statistics as far as people that pre-enroll, which means they watch a video and they put their name and email address in, is over 50%. I've got 30 people pre-enrolled. I have no doubt that probably within a week, I'm going to have 15 people sign up out of that. And it's because after they sit back, they just go, look, I'll probably buy a little bit of products per month. It's 33 cents a day. But to be a member basically is only $9.95 a month. My daughter, my son, my wife, they're posting pictures of sweaters, puppies, what they bake. My daughter's in her bedroom doing weird stuff and she's grounded half the time because if I catch her on TikTok doing anything else, on those TikTok, you know what the kids are doing. They're freaking out trying to be famous. Everyone wants not 15 minutes of fame anymore. Everybody wants Kardashian, Jenner. I don't know who else is really popular on social media, but yeah, you can make a lot of money on social media. No doubt about it. But if you have family members that are posting and they're good, and let's just say, guys, let's just talk you and me. Let's just say you're a mechanic or you own a business that's just traditionally not social media oriented. But if you have a wife and some kids at home that kick massive ass at social media, and you just say, you know what, why don't we just join? It's $9.95 a month. Come up with 40 because you got to activate your affiliate. Get a couple $20 bills, rub them together for good luck, and invest them in yourself. You're going to get that 40 bucks back anyway. The first couple people you sign up, you're going to get it right back. Okay? Now you just got to focus on $9.95 a month. What I recommend is just pay it off for the year because, coming up with $9.95 every month, it's like, wonder if you have like 14 people underneath you, you start making $100 a month and you forget to pay. Guess what? The company has to kick you out and you got to start over again. That's kind of crazy, but you know what? Our CEO Ben, he does not allow any auto pay on products. It's not going to happen. It's like Walmart. You walk into Walmart, you want some juice, you want a screwdriver, and you want, I don't know, some cupcakes, mix or whatever you buy. You go in there, you pay once, you go back if you need more. That's how our company is. It's like a store. There is no auto pay for products. And I like that. It's like I said, we're not a traditional MLM. We pay like one, that's for sure. But boy, I'll tell you what, as far as the convenience of just not even having to buy jack squat, and you still got people like Bill, or thank you, William, for signing up, Patty today. Oh my gosh, I had Yuri. Yuri didn't, took what, 2, 3 months, Yuri, if you're watching. 2, 3 months ago, watched a video, signed up. The other day, signed up. I couldn't find him in my background. I'm like, where in the heck? I'm like, oh my God, 3 months ago. That's where I saw where he checked in. He signed up. I got a cool guy, Fritz. Fritz, I got to use you as an example. I thought you were from Germany, Fritz. I apologize. He's from Haiti. I like the hello, I'm from Haiti. He lives in Florida. Fritz wrote me every week. I'm saving up. I'm going to join. I'm going to save up. I'm going to join. And I said, you just take your time, brother. You just take your time. Then one day, bam, a month or so later, he signed up. This is just a couple days ago. I am so freaking excited because people, if you have $49.95, I'd spend it right now because yes, 2 days ago, we had 7,000 people sign up in 24 hours. I don't even know if Avon's and Amway's, the biggest companies in the world, they don't even have that all week at this point because they've been around 30 to 50. Amway, I think, was I think 1932. They're successful, but you know what? If, in my opinion, if you're going to do any business, you get in the beginning and you build your downline, build your foundation. We're a membership company that specializes right now into fitness and wellness. But you know what? We're going to go in all other areas. We're going to have hundreds of products. And guess what? You can get little commissions off all that stuff. You can get big commissions off all that stuff. You don't think that I don't have a maniac that wants to sell products, retail, when he sees the CBD oil we sell? You know, that's only $18. We start at 750 milligram. 500 is the common. We start at 750. This is $18. It's 50 in the stores. Our 1500 milligram is only $26. It's 75 to 90 into stores. And you don't think your friends find out that you have CBD oil this cheap that they might go, you know what? I'll buy it off you for 50. You put $25 in your pocket on each bottle because you're saving me 25 to 30 bucks on where I'm going anyway. And you're like, then you feel guilty and you're like, yeah, hey, you know what? That's cool. If I can make 20 bucks, 25, it's awesome. Puts gas in my thing, my kids' school lunch. But boy, if you can start making 1, 2, 3, 400 bucks just on the side with our products, then go ahead. This isn't a cult MLM. I say it, this is my opinion. The reason why I've not joined traditional MLMs is because if I join, they say you're going to pay more than retail on this. You're not allowed to sell it. You can't talk about it. You're going to buy it from our company. Otherwise, you're not getting commissions. If they say you got to buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 500 bucks of product in order to get a bonus, and then I can't advertise to sell it, how the hell am I supposed to sell it? I'm buying it more than retail from my own cult MLM, and I'm not naming, I'm keeping it open. I don't need lawsuits. I'm not going to have some company go, you're going to buy this for more than it's worth, and you're going to pretend to sell it, put it in your garage, put it in your bedroom. Then every holiday, you're going to give this shit away. Not this, but my product that you're supposed to sell. That ain't a cult. You know, cult of personality. I love the band The Cult, but I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. That's why for 40 effing years, I have not believed in any type of traditional MLM. I'm not doing it. If someone tells me to do something, don't you naturally want to go, I'll do kind of what I want when I want now. And boy, you guys, I can't stress the fact and the freedom that you have with this company. Buy the products and use it. If you want them wholesale, then come up with 33 cents a day. Enjoy this stuff, guys. All my friends take it. I love it. I feel guilty even selling it to my friends. But look at that. You just squeeze it and see that? You fill it up, right? Half the tube. Put it underneath your tongue. Try it out. Do it in the afternoon. Do it before bed. Do it in the like 8 at night when you're watching your favorite Netflix show. And if you get rid of anxiety and it makes you feel good, then rock and roll, guys. It's only 18 bucks right there. Obviously, they're shipping. But being a membership company, this is almost on par with like Amazon. When you go Amazon Prime, you pay a certain fee and you get free shipping. That's kind of cool, isn't it? With this company, when we start branching into other areas, and if you're in this company now, when we're signing up anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000 people a day, and a moron like me has 500 people, and all I do is mess off videos, the more I'm a smartass and posting things of nonsense, it brings me almost more success because we're not just going, okay, here's this product. It's fresh, it's awesome, it's yummy. Earn extra cash today. Click this link. Thank you. Okay, you can do that. But if you're not having a response, then why don't you get thinking like I do? I love Lemmy. This guy came up to a radio station I used to program called K-Bear 101. Lemmy came up back in around 1992 with Alice Cooper. They were doing like a Monsters of Rock tour, and they kicked it off in Salt Lake City at the Salt Palace. They came for 2 days and they practiced. Ugly Kid Joe, Lemmy, Alice Cooper. It was a Sunday. Lemmy came up to the radio station. Hey, he talked like this. He went on with Little John, John Moyer. John, if you're on there, Little John. He came on K-Bear, took over, and just partied and had a great time. I became his friend. His manager was a dear friend of mine. This guy, if you look up the album Motorhead Bastards, he even thanks me in the back of the album. I love Lemmy. This guy was so cool. No one's more rock and roll than this guy. And if I take a Lemmy doll and I just put some CBD oil with Lemmy and I just say something like living good, feeling good, rest in peace, he died a few years ago, I would rather do a tribute and talk about something cool with music I love. And if you have to put some CBD oil up and say, guys, I hope you like Motorhead too. They were such a cool band, and rest in peace, Lemmy. And then you start talking about, I've got an opportunity, not to sell salesy. And I mean, I'm telling people in my ad, guys, this is just something that seems to work for me. And if you guys wouldn't mind checking it out, $9.95 a month. I think your wife, kids, family, maybe yourself, if you got diabetes, you need to lose weight, you want to kick ass. I'm almost 60. I weigh 214 and a half. I passed my medical yesterday. And I think half of the reason why is because of the products that I just consume every day like a madman. I think that's just my opinion, disclaimer, because I have Walmart pie, which is right over there. My webcam, I don't think it's far enough over, but I'm honest. I have chicken enchiladas. I have pizza. It's the weekend. I love tacos. I put more cheese. Everyone's like, what do you put on your taco? I go, I don't know. I have so much cheese on it, I can't even see. I don't even care what's on the taco as long as there's like refried beans or some meat. And then I put on like Cholula with that green sauce, and I'm not shitting you. Cheese is not good for you. Anyone that says it is, I'm like, okay, that's probably a guy that owns a cheese company. But anyway, I eat realistically, and so far so good. And I know that can change. I might get diabetes tomorrow, high blood pressure. Crazy shit can happen when you get my age. But you know what? If you eat some of these gobble this stuff up, and I tell everyone if your ear itches, oh my God, put that rubber nipple in your ear. There's no better feeling. And if you want to pick your nose with it, then pick your nose. Do something fun. Be yourself. Talk about your hobbies, your interests. Talk about your kids. You got a badass puppy? Let's do it. I collect Mini Coopers. I have to tear off the top of the engine. This is John C. Cooper 380 cc's. This is going to make my Cooper go even faster with worse gas mileage. And I'm a mechanic as well. I know how to do this. I'll talk about Mini Coopers. and maybe talk about the install of these fuel injectors. Before I know it, I know there's going to be 3, 4 people that go, dude, I've got the R53 supercharged engines too. They're fun, aren't they? Yeah. And then they're going to see my posts on Facebook, where the next post might be that Palm Springs, let's say I'm pointing this way, the Palm Springs event. And all of a sudden that guy goes, God, you know what? My wife might be, she might be a good candidate for this. And my kids, it's expensive to move out. Usually everyone thinks when you're 18, you just go to college and then you just have a career. There's so many kids that live at home till 25, 30, 35. How the hell can kids nowadays get a fair chance when the average rent for just an apartment is 17 to 2,000? By the time you have a little bit of a car payment or maybe insurance, phones and bullshit, it easily takes $300 to $3,500 for a lot of kids just to survive. And I don't know a lot of jobs that really start at that. So if you have kids that are 18, because you have to be 18 and 1 hour old, or 18 and 1 minute old to be an affiliate with our company. But man, if your kids are there sitting there doing weird stuff in their bedrooms, doing TikTok and they're Swifties, and then Kardashians are showing their asses, taking pictures of their butthole. I still can't believe they're billionaires. I'm still going, where's the entertainment? Bruce is entertaining. Show me Bruce Jenner. That guy's or Caitlyn. That fascinating. His kids, okay, cute, but billionaires? And now half of our kids, you know what I'm talking about, guys, girls, husbands, wives, moms, dads. You go, kids, if you're going to be sitting there showing your buttholes jumping up and down on your bed, pointing like a horse's ass, you're going to sit and you're going to go ahead and post a lot of stuff about LiveGood. We're going to find a whole bunch of people that have $9.95 that are going to go ahead and be a participant in this fine company. Because somehow I've been able to do it. And the more fun I have, the more success I have. Because I know other MLMs out there, they're talking about this and that. They're not legally even supposed to talk about their products because terms and conditions says, hey, I catch you talking about our new skin, you're out of the company. Oh boy, don't make me cry. Don't threaten me with a good time. So anyway, I think you guys get my point, okay? You should look into this. It's a Saturday. It's beautiful. A little fair to partly cloudy, maybe some sprinkles. But man, when it's 80 degrees anywhere, that's not too hot, not too cold. I'm going to listen to some Jimmy Buffett just to refresh my memory about, I love his image, the tan, the shorts. He played a lot, barefooted, just came out. The crowd just singing and stuff. I love the image of that. Freedom, wasting away again in Margaritaville. But, you know, Jimmy, rest in peace. He passed away today. And if you guys are interested, you don't have to do this. And maybe they'll do a live feed, but this is just a nice little thing if you're on the West Coast, September 23rd. This is our first event. I don't know if it's an official LiveGood, like you gotta go type event, because some companies make it sound like, well, you better go to this. This is just a fun hangout for a lot of people that are successful in our company. And if you're on the West Coast or if you have a couple bucks, head on down there, check it out. It's just one day. It's not going to type a lot of money. And it's September 23rd, 11 to 6. Not too long. It'll be fun. It's at a resort. It's hard not to have a good time in Palm Springs, that's for sure. The weather will probably be sunny. It might be hot. Bring your suntan lotion or your umbrella, all right, and get ready to drink some drinks with some umbrellas in it with your pinky out. It'll be fun to see, but it's a few weeks away. The people that produced it, they just released this opportunity for some folks. So we'll see what's up. But if there's live feeds or any type of presentation, come to my channel, come to my Facebook. I'll definitely record it if there is video, audio, whatever it is. I like to have the experience for everybody that can't be in that little section of Palm Springs on the 23rd, okay? So that'll do her. I'm going to definitely do some more video throughout the day. Some of it is just going to be some how-to stuff. I'm producing a bunch of short video where, what do you do the first day? When someone signs up, like William. William signed up this morning. First thing I do is I send him a nice little message, and it just says, William, Bill, can I call you Bill? Thank you, first of all, for joining. Second of all, if I can make a recommendation, I'd go to GoDaddy and get like work with Bill workwithblank.com, workwithwilliam.com, something simple that you can just forward to your LiveGood capture page. Well, what's that? I show them what the capture page is on my personal email because I like to take someone not necessarily by the hand, but I'm like, just here's some steps. Let's just get you configured. And if you can figure it out by yourself, great. I thought it was easy when I first joined. I'm like, okay, well, just fill out, get a username. Here's my credit card. This is what I'm going to do. All right. But I'm also going to have steps for my folks because I'm all over the world at this point. And believe it or not, people use crypto to pay. It's a legit form of payment. Most people think, oh, I'm just going to, it's fake. It's not real. You just buy some, sit on it, and then you sell it when it's high. You can try to do that. You can do that with gold. You can do that with a lot of opportunities. But there's a lot of people out there that they just don't have banks on every corner like I do here. I think there's a bank every mile where I live. And it's a little easier for me to just get a credit card, debit card, go down to Walmart, get a pay card. But yeah, we do crypto. So why not have like a little tutorial going? And if you're in a country or a location that you don't want to use a debit card or credit card, here's a list of all the cryptocurrencies. And if you go to BitPay or eWallet, get yourself a username and an account, put some money in it. It just has to equate to $40 one time to be an affiliate, $9.95 a month. Or if you have $99.95, pay for the year for the price of 10. Okay? And they have it. You know how I know? Because they're on a cell phone. If you're on a cell phone with Wi-Fi and you're in a country going, well, I don't know how to figure this out, don't waste my time. I know damn well we have 660,000 people in this company in only 8 months. That has never been done with, I don't know, any company. Even Amazon. We looked up numbers with Netflix, Amazon, and all this stuff. I think the reason why is because we're affordable. Please don't get confused and think you have to have thousands of people, thousands of bucks, and all your time invested, and you've got to do what, let's say, traditional successful people did, like let's say in Amway in the 70s or 60s, Avon in the 70s, Herbalife in the 80s, Nu Skin 80s to 90s. Then you got Thrive, Isogenics. You got all these companies. They're gone. For people to overpay and pay double retail for products that you have to pretend to sell and the company makes you buy in order to get commissions, I still am mind blown that anyone would want to do that. And if they're successful, then they probably did it 10 to 20 years ago. 25% of my downline out of probably 500 people are people that are trying to be in MLMs that I just discussed. And it's not that they jump ship, but somehow they're in my downline. And I'm happy because I think for the first time, they're going to start making $50 a month, $100 a month. They can finally just, if they do want a t-shirt, they want a hat, they can wear it and say, you know what? I'm living good. I'm feeling good. And for the first effing time in my life, 20, 25, 30 years, I'm finally making $100 a month. And all I got to do is put $9.95 in the ATM and out its ass comes a $100 bill. That can be done. It's being done. I was doing that my first 30 days and I didn't even give jack squat about this company as an affiliate. First 2 weeks, I was just, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll work. Maybe I'll make $50. And I was just going to give it back to the company for product. But there's people on my down there and they're like, oh my God, to spend $9.95 to make $75 back. Holy shit, man. I'm like, all right, just tell people about it. That's all. I mention it once. I really don't even tell a lot of people 2 or 3 times. I don't have to beg. 99% of the people that join, they just come to me. They just go, where's your link? Tell me a little bit more about it. That's why I do so many live Zooms right now. Everyone on Facebook, and they're like, why are you doing so many live Zooms? I'm all, no, I've been doing this a long time. I do it right now because in other parts of the world, see, it's 4 PM here, 9 hours ahead in Europe. My biggest group, believe it or not, is in Pakistan, Australia. These companies are on the other side of the planet. So when it's midnight, guess who's live chit-chatting like this? Because it's noon on the other side of the world. But I'm not complaining. This is so effing fun for me. When I'm on the air like in FM, You got 2 hours, 3 hours. You got to do it in the morning. You got to do it from 3 to 6, and you got commercials and disruptions. And then you got these burned out songs by Sweet Child of Mine here, Highway to Hell here. Great songs. We've all heard them 1,000 times. And FM's wondering why they have no ratings anymore. And Sirius XM and the cell phone and YouTube are mopping their asses. Spotify, FM. Here, I can do what I want when I want, and I'm meeting just outstanding people. And I've got Jay and his lovely wife, Rachel. Thanks for the shirt, brother. I love it. I cut the sleeves off. I wear this proudly, and I definitely, like I said, well, there we go. The Fillmore, so cool, man. I've got so many great memories. But all right, guys, I'm going to start doing a little more. I got to go to YouTube and do some stuff there. And then I'm going to do a little bit more short-term video. This is kind of like my hour, my power hour. Is that what it is? I remember like Tony Robbins and all these people, Don Lapre, Carlton Sheets. You get home late at night, get a bowl of cereal this big, and you'd sit there and watch. You'd watch Anthony Robbins and his big giant teeth, just telling you about personal power. And then after that, it's like a guy, I think he was 97 years old. I think he was dead, but they had like his family, like their hands were up his ass, and it's like, "Hi, I'm Carlton Sheets." And he wouldn't even tell you, "Have you ever thought about buying real estate? With $1 down, you can be successful like me. I'm Carlton Sheets. For 13 cents, you can amass $39 million of real estate if you just buy my course." And then in the back, you can see Billy, his cousin, kind of, Carlton's like, he's like dead, like Weekend at Bernie's. I still don't believe Carlton Sheets was ever alive once on TV. I'm pretty sure it was his family. But I love all those late night commercials. Brad Hall, Rich Hall. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm dating myself right now, especially with Carlton Sheets and Earl Scheib. All right, guys. So anyway, thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're on my Facebook page, you guys are already here. And on my YouTube channel, if you guys are subscribing, that's cool. And if you want to join, people can use this. I try not to promote my link. I don't say it on my live feeds like this. I do on my YouTube channel. But whatever is below, I'll just put it that way because I'm not going to promote my own link because people use this recording to recruit all over the world. And then they put their link below. So I'll end this video like that. Guys, just whatever the link is below, please just click it. And if you don't mind, watch the 6-minute video of our CEO, Ben. And then after that, please go to LiveGood.com and check out the products, wholesale, retail. We have all of our direct competitors. It's like McDonald's is with Wendy's and Burger King. You can see the Whopper. You can see the Big Mac, see what the calories are. See, that's what we do. We just get direct competitors. We show their prices and our prices. And they are what they are. You can go to Amazon. You can do all the research you want. All of our ingredients are on our website. So please go to the products and just see if you would like to buy them. And if you want to be an affiliate, remember, it's just $40. One-time fee. You don't have to come back and pay $40 every year. It's a one-time fee. Ben said as long as the economy and nothing drastic happens, he's always going to keep it at $40 to become an affiliate and $9.95 a month. Why so cheap? Because we want to keep the products at $80 and our memberships at $20 out of our total, nest egg, what we make each month. So that's why we can commission memberships, and we can also commission products, and we can also commission when you get to certain ranks. So it's hard to beat when you got 6 bonuses. It's very tough. But all the money I've been talking about is all based on $9.95. All the rest is just gravy. So look into it. Whoever invited you to any of these videos I produce, just click the link. And then after that, please go to the bottom of livegood.com and check out the FAQ and the affiliate pay plan section. It'll talk about the pay that I've been talking about. And there's a nice video at the bottom of the pay plan. You guys watch that, okay? It's pretty cool. And then the FAQ has a lot of questions that will probably be answered. Then, in my case, please get a hold of me if you have any more questions. And if I don't know, believe me, I got a good direct contact to support at livegood.com. I have a real good relationship with them. If I can find out for you, I will. I'll make a video about it, that's for sure. And that's it. It's pretty simple. But please just remember, this company is a membership website. Okay, for $9.95, you're going to get a bunch of cool stuff in the future that are not just health and wellness. Our health and wellness products are going to, man, they're going to start doubling, tripling. They're going to get very vast, and they're going to be very cheap, and they're going to be better. They're going to be organic, sugar-free, low calories, whatever it takes to dominate other exact products we're going to do. But when we start getting into other avenues, we're going to be just like a membership on par here in America called Costco. You got TVs here, you got food over there, you got these cool big giant chickens for $5 that smell so good. You go over there, you got underwear. Then walking out, you got these darn hot dogs that you can't stop buying when you leave Costco. Just think of LiveGood as like that. But right now, I'm proud to say that we're mostly fitness, health, and products in that category, because that's something that I can be proud of. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna probably have I'm gonna do something healthy. I already had a bowl of cereal early this morning, and I messed up doing that. How about yogurt? Yogurt's not the most healthiest, but I'm gonna have me a little bit of yogurt. So, okay, guys, thank you. Cheers. And you know what? Once again, Jimmy Buffett, good to you, brother. The guy amassed over $400 million with very little airplay. And I've never seen anyone with the most loyal fans than Jimmy Buffett. So rest in peace. He passed away today as I produced this live video. And I think the cat was only 67. And man, that's pretty darn young. So anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next video. Probably within a half hour, I'm going to start doing how-to shorter videos. Okay, so if you want to watch, great. If not, they're recorded and they'll be on my YouTube channel. Okay. All right, cool, man. We'll see you later, and have a good day or a night. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.